The Kansas City Chiefs took a bad divisional loss versus the Denver Broncos in a must-win game for the Kansas City Chiefs. And after having the division of the AFC West on lock for 9 years, is the reign finally over for those Kansas City Chiefs? Then we got to talk about the Seattle loss to the Los Angeles Rams. Bad loss, or is it bad signs to come for Sam Darnold? Then we got to talk about Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey. Loaded show today. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, NFL fans? Welcome back into another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. Hey, good Sunday of football all around the NFL. A lot of different things we can talk about, but we got to start off by talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, Stevo, who lost to the Denver Broncos in Bo Nix. Talk about what you want for the first 3 quarters, but we gotta call it how we see it. The man comes up and make some really, really good passes in that fourth quarter to help the Denver Broncos come out with this win. And the Kansas City Chiefs, we talked about it early, but how you feeling, bro? You feel like that reign over the AFC West is now over?
As of this year, yeah, it's over. It's done. I think we seen it coming. We all knew, like, if they didn't make a big drastic trade during this trade deadline, it's gonna be some of the same things we've been seeing since the beginning of this season: drop passes, not connecting on offense, run game it's not there. It's not a run game for real. But when you got that on top of that, on top of your defense ain't as best as it was never a super great defense, but it was timely. So when you have that on top of a run game plus a timely defense equal catastrophe. Because that's what makes the defense be able to be timely. You can run the clock and they can get stops in certain situations. But if you can't run the ball or do anything, it's tough. You finish the game, Patrick Mahomes 29-45. They're just out here trying to make plays that wasn't out there to make. And it is what it is. He got outplayed by Bo Nix. Bo Nix finished 24 of 37, 8 yards for throw for 197 yards. 195 yards, my fault. So, hey, it is what it is. The quarterback on the team played better with the better team with the better defense, and that's what happens. Y'all reign is over. But I ain't finna just say y'all reign as a whole is over, because I've seen y'all do some quick turnarounds when I thought y'all was a down and out. So, yeah, as of this year, I think that reign has come to an end.
Steve, they're not even in the playoffs if it started today.
Yeah.
That's we came into this season doing predictions and we was like, hey, somebody got to show us that they want us somebody has to show us that they're for real to not have Kansas City at the top of that division. And the Denver Broncos said, hold my bill. They said, hold my bill. And that's been the problem. A couple weeks ago, I came on here and I did a video and saying that the problem is not waiting on Rashee Rice to come back for Kansas City. It's they don't have a running game. They don't have it. You got to have a running game to go out there and face good defenses like this. You got to have a running game that is very good, you know what I'm saying, or solid at least, that can help take the pressure off that's going to allow your quarterback to do what he does best. You know what I'm saying? And that's lead the charge. But Kareem Hunt, 13 carries, bro, that ain't good enough. And you look on the opposite side, you got 21 carries for the Denver Broncos. No, they didn't get a bunch of yards with that. But guess what? You keep a defense honest when you try to remain as balanced as possible. And the Kansas City Chiefs, that has been their issue all year. It wasn't waiting on Rashee Rice. For me, it wasn't. It's always been the run game, and I'm with you. I'm not ready to count them out and say that it's going to be over with, but I do have something to just bring up to make it a little more interesting. Stevo, remember when the Patriots was going through their little run early on in Tom Brady's career, and then they just had like a couple years of rebuilding that they had to do, re-energizing, refocusing, and stuff like that. We could be getting ready to see that for the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you say to that? You muted.
That was kind of what I was alluding to. I kind of feel like I've seen them quick turnaround. Even like then, like some of those Super Bowls that they made, we knew they was talented enough, but the way they started and the way they finished, we was like, I don't know if they're gonna win it.
Yeah.
And they just caught that fire and kept it going to the Super Bowl. But
Right.
I think, yeah, all that magic just went out the window. You got to come back and regather yourself and realize that that team that we once were they're pretty much gone. Most of the people that you still that was part of that team are older or gone. It's time to reestablish yourself. You still got your quarterback of the future for the next, with however long you want to play. Go get some wide receivers. Fix these damn trenches. One. That's the main thing. Fix these damn trenches. Stop trying to be like Bill Belichick and try to find any old running back because y'all just can't do it. Y'all did that one time. One time.
Yeah.
Go get an actual running back. And get and take some pressure off Patrick Mahomes because
Agreed.
y'all gonna risk him getting injured.
Yeah.
Because he's in Superman mode every game.
Yep.
Which is why his turnovers at all time high. Because when you become predictable at that point, we know you already know you go for the big shot anyway. But because we know you don't have the lack of weapons, the lack of run game, we know you're gonna be thirsty to try to make a play. And they're gonna be sitting back waiting, staring at his eyes, waiting for him to throw it so they can go pick it.
Exactly.
Take some pressure off your people. Go fix this D line. Go fix this O line. Get a running back room that's respectable, and get a fucking actual wide receiver room that's respectable too. Quite frankly, fix your team.
That's it. You got to be better because, like, yeah, we still like Travis Kelce. He could still go out there and help you do a lot of things, and he's still been making plays like with that touchdown play yesterday. You should be looking for his replacement. I think that a good blueprint to looking at that to keep Travis Kelce around, but also have a young tight end that can grow under him and then eventually take the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Baltimore, Mark Andrews, and then you got Isaiah Likely on the other side. The younger guy, the more athletic guy that can still do something, but you still show that respect to that seasoned veteran in Mark Andrews. So, hey, they got a lot of things they need to clean up in KC. I think it's done nada. I ain't gonna lie to you. For the last few weeks, we gotta win, and y'all sitting at 5-5. Your season is not completely over. I would expect them to go out there and be better, but you ain't getting this division title. That's over with. Broncos took that one, and they snapped. Yep. So we gonna see how it all is. We still got 7 weeks of football, and the season is winding down, and the games are becoming more meaningful. We'll see what happens. But Stevo, let's jump on over to the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Yesterday, Sam Darnold, he did not have the greatest game, but the Seattle Seahawks were still able to put themselves in a position to win the game, but the kicker missed the field goal, hence why C-Dub doesn't like kickers. But do you think the Seattle loss to the Rams was just a bad loss, or was it a bad sign for Sam Darnold because he threw all those interceptions?
I think it's a sign that we all know that Sam Darnold is still within him. And I think, every quarterback has that, okay, you just got that bad. For example, I'm gonna break it down like this. Everybody know Jordan Love is due for an interception or a dumbass throw at least twice a game. Everybody know that Caleb gonna do 14 spin moves before he decides to spin the ball. Everybody know Kyler Murray gonna scatter around that bitch until he finds somebody stupid college open. That's just the case with Sam Darnold. He's due for a multi-interception game at some point. And I'm just glad it's starting to happen now. You get it out your shit now. Yeah, it's not best to do it against a division rival, but still, the fact that y'all were down And I like, bro, they only scored 6. Like, what happened is the Rams got on their ass early, 14 points in the first quarter. They scored 3 in the first quarter. I think they only scored 6 in the second, 3 in the third, and then I think they scored 7 in the thing. So they shut them out for 2 quarters. That defense is fucking for real.
For real.
It's real. So if I'm a Seahawks fan, I'm not looking on it too bad. I'm just got my antennas in my side on my quarterback, and to me, that's also Kubiak. That's the first, that's the coach, right? OC.
Mm-hmm.
He has this thing with the same thing with Ben Johnson. You pay attention to Sam Darnold. Sam can throw that thing, and he can throw it a lot, but I don't know if I want him throwing it for 44 fucking times.
No,
They're just way too many, in my opinion. Slim that down to 30, 35. Possibly, maybe if he going 40, yeah, but 35 is his max. Keeping around that area, I think the next step in this offense is also got to get a little bit more out of your running backs.
mm-hmm.
Take some pressure out your quarterback. Don't have him think he got to go out there and make every play out there, because based off what I was seeing, because you have this defense, you could have ran the ball. Now, y'all weren't running the ball that well. I mean, Kenneth Walker got 67 yards. I was like 4 per carry. But, hey, y'all got to figure it out. Y'all got to figure it out. But at the end of the day, if I'm a Seahawks fan, I'm not too low on this loss. Because, like I said, most people don't turn the ball over 4 times and still have a chance to win the game.
And only give up 21 points. What you talking about? I think that's actually a really good thing that you said that too. And I think that it's just a bad loss. That's all it is. It's not bad signs. To your point, I think that you want Sam Darnold to go out there and make some mistakes now and have these moments so he can refocus. The last thing that you want is him to be on this level and just going off, and then it ends like how it ended last year with the Minnesota Vikings at the worst time. Because we already know, and we've seen plenty of times that all it takes is for you to get into the playoffs. That's all it takes. And they got a defense that can travel. The run game is solid, and we know that he can perform, when it's necessary. We still got to see if he's going to be able to be a good playoff quarterback, obviously, but you got 2 things that's going to travel with you. You got a solid run game, and you got a hell of a defense. A hell of a defense.
And y'all good on the road.
Yes. Good on the road. So that's going to travel with you. It's just a divisional loss. You still had an opportunity to win the game. If the kicker wins this, if the kicker makes the field goal, we got a whole different other topic to talk about.
That's a terrible loss for the Rams.
Yes, that would have been a terrible loss for the Rams.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I think they're going to continue to get better too, because they did trade for Rashid Shaheed. He only had receptions yesterday for 27 yards, but I think that he will come along a lot better as he gets more time with the group. So I expect they utilize him in different ways too to allow him to use.
But they was running the ball with any and everybody else today.
Yeah, bro. Everybody got some damn runs for real. So I think they're gonna be good though. That division over there, because I think the damn Niners won too. They did win.
Yeah, they won.
So the NFC West is a gauntlet.
Bro, I gotta say it again because Kev said it. How you have 47 completions and still lose?
Who?
Jacoby Brissett. He went 47 of 57 and lost. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I'm gonna have to watch that one.
I gotta do some history. That gotta be one of the highest completion I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one for sure.
And lost by 20, damn near.
Right? Like what? I mean, he was efficient. He was efficient.
I mean, he had 2 turnovers, but still 2 touchdowns, 2 turnovers, 452 in the air. God damn. The problem is, nigga, hold on. And we gotta add this in because this is a little bit. Arizona, y'all got 32 yards on the goddamn ground.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's why y'all lost.
Facts.
Now the punching niggas.
And what Stevo means is we got to talk about Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey, who got into a spat, and because somebody literally spat on another player, another man. Look, and Jalen Ramsey at the end of it, he summed it up and said it perfectly. You spit on me at football. Fuck it. We ain't nothing else to talk about. Respectfully. We ain't nothing else to talk about. And then Jamar Chase come to the podium and say things like, I ain't open my mouth to that man. What? We got it on camera, buddy. We got it on camera, buddy. I would imagine that Jamar Chase is going to come out, apologize and stuff like that. I say Jalen Ramsey did exactly what he was supposed to do. Because if y'all was on the street, y'all would have been moving furniture. And if there wasn't no furniture out there, it would have been a lot of tussling and bumping into cars or something. If there wasn't no cars out there, it was just going to be two dogs fighting in the damn open field. That's it. Like, you can't be spitting on another player. And I would imagine, Stevo, Jalen Carter got pretty much got ejected before the start of the game, so he got pretty much technically suspended for one game. I would imagine that the NFL try to set an example and probably suspend this guy for 2 games.
I hope not, because it's just not the same scenario. Like, it's complete. Like, Jalen Carter was a complete overreaction. You could clearly see the spit go at the ground. Okay. Didn't touch him. And it was against Dallas on national TV. So I get the statement. This nigga is mad because, for one, he got the ball 10 times, but only got 30 yards. So he got his ass locked the fuck up. 2, he was getting his ass whooped at the point. It was 10-28. 3, it's literally like Chris Paul and Rajon all over again. We see you tour. What you want the man to do? Bro, I don't care what nobody says, self-restraint or not. I have a lot of self-restraint. I walked away from a lot of shit. I ain't never walked away from motherfuckers spitting in my face.
I'm with you.
So you can find them.
I say find Jalen Ramsey.
You can find them. Yeah. That's what I say. Find both of their ass. But anybody need to get suspended is Jamar, because you gonna go out there, spit and lie. At least Jalen like, yeah, I did what I did, and
no, bro. What? And for real. Who gonna sit there and allow another man to spit on them like that? You can't do that. You can't do that. That ain't happening, bro. No.
Like you said, he spit on me and it's up. I don't give a fuck about football after that.
Bro, what you mean? It's up. He definitely said it that way. It's up. Forget football. We ain't talking about none of that. Y'all tweaking. But I think that it was necessary, bro. I think it was 100% necessary.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I lost some points with Jamar. I don't like that. Like, if you gonna spit, okay. I don't like people spitting, but you gonna lie too? Yeah, I don't like. If you don't apologize, okay. I see what type of.
He got to step to that podium.
Yeah, It's gonna tell you a lot of how he is, because I'm telling you, stuff like this, people don't realize. The league changed their narrative around people like that. I ain't talking about media. I'm talking about the league now. Niggas gonna start hitting that nigga a little harder. Don't be saying shit.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize Jalen got the respect of a lot of people. And like I said, I've watched a lot of Jalen crash out moments. I've never seen him punch somebody on field.
Yeah. He definitely got some crash out moments.
Yeah, so if he punched you, and like I said, that's why I was sitting there like, if he punched, I knew it was a reason. Then it came out, saw the video. I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Yep. So yeah, it make a lot of sense though. But we're gonna see what the NFL do. Me personally, what's taking so long? By Monday 9 a.m. it's already been released. Yeah, it's supposed to be released. You think they go 2 games for Jamar? You think that's a bit excessive? Or you think they stick to the one with the fine?
I think they give him 1 and a fine. Okay. I think that if you gotta suspend them 1 game, and at this point, because like I said, I'm rewatching this deal. It don't look like a punch to me. It looked like he grabbed his face mask and said, "Don't do that shit."
Yeah. And at this point, do not bring Joe Burrow back, please. Don't waste y'all time.
There's no point.
Don't waste his time. It's over. Cincinnati Bengals season is over. Do not bring Joe Burrow back. You're not making it to the playoffs. You're not. You have no shot. It's over. It's over.
And he already getting stupid ass injuries.
Yep. Get healthy. Close the window. I know y'all open up the 21-day window. Close it.
And y'all gotta realize this nigga's not as young as you think he is. Nigga 28.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow need to be starting to win now. So yeah,
Agreed. Close the window.
He's been hurt majority of his playing career.
Facts.
He's been more hurt than playing. So yeah, I'm gonna protect the asset.
I agree 100%, bro. But hey, that is it from us today, man. Stevo, you got anything else, bro?
Once again, keep your saliva in your mouth. Stop spitting on motherfuckers.
For real, I hope we ain't got to keep talking about grown men spitting on each other.
It's like the third time this year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
One in college and then two in the NFL.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Y'all got to stop that for sure. But hey, that is it from us today, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of NFL Central. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This is a place, regardless of who you root for, you can come out here and hear good football talk, man. But hey, that is it from us. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you always love football because we getting into the best part of the season, baby. Appreciate y'all. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure.
This has been a presentation of the Break